Itagwa fufu. You have suffered. This is the day that better we expose evil. Banana. Hey, my what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And if today is the first time here, you are definitely welcome. My name is Austin Betha. I'm really glad to have you here. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button before you leave, and give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it, of which I'm sure you will enjoy it, because in today's video I'm about to expose a lot of evil people. If I do not expose them, who will? Exposing this kind of people is my business. In fact, it is a sole proprietorship business. So I am the CEO, COO, CFO, CDS, CC. I'm in charge. Okay? So if you're interested in this video, you need to get yourself a glass of water, a glass of juice, or an empty mug. I always say this thing every time on this channel. If you don't have anything to sip on, get an empty mug. And I'm specific with the mug because it's not transparent. Nobody will know if it is empty or if it is full. When I'm sipping, you sip, you know. And for today's video, I came prepared. I'm going to be sipping two things. Now the first one is going to give me motivation, because guys, I need a lot of motivation to film this video, while the second one is to quench my anger, because I know that at some point I will get angry. So for motivation, I have a glass of yogurt, and for quenching, I have a bottle of water, you know. So if the yogurt finish, I can sip on this. So these are the two things that will keep me company throughout this video. Are you ready? Now, before I go into details, I need to give a very big shout out to my friend AMEBO. If you guys don't know who she is, she's a Nigerian YouTuber based in Port Harcourt. Let me tell you people something. I've never met this girl before. I met her here on YouTube, but we seem to have bonded quite well over the period of time we've been talking. And she filmed something similar to this on her channel. And I remember telling her that day when I watched it that I was going to film the exact same thing on my own channel, because these men need to be exposed. And if you're interested in watching Chantel's video, I'm going to leave the link to her video in the description bar. Please do also watch it and also subscribe to her channel. Okay, now straight into it. Just like Chantel, I'm not going to be mentioning their real names, even though deep down inside me, I want to mention their names. But my brother has been begging me not to mention names. He was like, oh, you can just shoot the video and give the gist without mentioning their names, just in case they stumble upon your video. They will not say you are calling them out in public and all that. But who cares? Who they help? They no help me. They no help me. But let's not be as if I cannot respect people. I'm going to respect my brother. Okay, so I'm just going to be giving them any name that comes to my mind, any name at all. All right, now the first person I'm going to talk to you guys about, this guy, what can I even call him? Tea. Yes, tea and bread. Okay, but in this particular tea, there's no sugar, because the guy is not sweet at all. The guy is not sweet one bit. So I started talking to T in my second year in uni, and for those of you who do not know, I finished from the University of Ibadan. Okay, proudly white. Anyways, I started talking to this guy, and I noticed that every single time he calls me, he'll be like, "Better please, let's hang out. Better please, let's hang out." Like say I be hanger. And to me, it was just really pissing me off, because before he would say 5 things, he has mentioned hanging out like 3 times, and I was just like, hey, which kind of thing is this? And one thing with me is I barely hang out with people. You can leave me in my room for a week, I'm okay, as long as there's light, there's food, you know. But this guy, hanging out with him was just a lot of work for me, because he just wasn't my kind of guy. Let's just put it that way. Okay, T wasn't my kind of guy, but he kept on calling. He was consistent, he was persistent, he was, give me word, I don't know. Okay, but this guy kept calling. Anyways, fast forward to my 3rd year, he was one of the first few people that called me to congratulate me on my new level in school, whatnot. You know, I was like, okay, you know what, since lectures have not started, let's hang out. You guys need to have heard this guy over the phone. He was jumping up as if somebody just told him that his visa was ready. So we eventually picked a date, and he agreed to come and pick me up in front of Queen's Hall. Now, if you're familiar with the University of Ibadan, you know that Queen's Hall is the closest female hostel to the school gates, you know. And the only reason he mentioned Queen's Hall was because that's where he met me. So he automatically thought that I stayed in Queen's Hall. But guys, I had an apartment off campus. The only reason I used to go to Queen's Hall was because my friend Joy used to stay in that hostel, you know. So I used to go there to check her up and all of that. Now, fast forward to the day we decided to hang out. He promised to come and pick me up by 7:30. Guys, 7:30, this guy was not there. 7:45, he still wasn't there. 8 o'clock, he wasn't there. He called me at 8:10. You know, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, this one, that one. To me, that was already a turn off, because why would you keep me waiting after asking me to hang out with you for a very long time? And in my mind, I was just like, is this guy trying to pay me back because I refused to hang out with him all through my 2nd year and all of that? But I was just like, you know what, better don't overthink things, better calm down, relax your mind, let him come first. You know, so he got to my school, he started apologizing, blah 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 blah. Although I was really pissed, but man, I just let it slide. Okay, you are sure here, where are we going to? And I was like, oh, there's this bar around Bodija. I don't know if it's Bodija or Are. If you're familiar with Ibadan, you should know these places I'm mentioning. And when we got there, obviously there were people there because it was a Friday, and people were just having fun and all of that. So we chose a table, sat down. The guy called the waiter and told her to take my order. I asked the lady what they had. She told me what they had, and I told her I needed chicken and chips and a bottle of Smirnoff. And I have this habit, when I go out, I always want to know the prices of things before ordering them. Just because I don't want any idiot to embarrass me, so I always go with Vex money. Then he also ordered for a bottle of Gouda, I think. I can't remember the drink he ordered for. But I noticed that this guy was trying to be funny. Seeing that he picked me up in Queen's Hall, he assumed that I stay in Queen's Hall. We were there talking. He was engaging me in a lot of talk. We were talking. And one thing with my school is that once it's 12 a.m, they'll lock the main gates. So when you come past 12, it's either you go back to where you're coming from, or you beg the security guards to open for you, of which in most cases they don't. Except you're like their paddy, like they know you always tip them and all of that. That's when they open it for you. And I'm sure this guy was aware of that. So he was just really slow sipping his drink. We had one bottle of drink for over 2 hours. Uncle, I don't understand. Are you drinking from a tank? And in my mind I was just laughing because I knew his plans. I was like, see this one, if this is what you do with other girls, you carry them, then you keep them at the bar till like 12, engage them in conversation up until 12, you now take them back. For me, Ikola Kalatipa Boaja, you don't enter one chance. He was sipping on that one bottle of drink. Me, I don't chop chicken and chips finish. I don't finish my Smirnoff. I even bought bottled water. When it was like till 12, I just asked him to try and finish up his drink so that he can go and drop me back in school. And then he was like, oh, okay. He carried the glass of drink, took it as if he wanted to gulp it. He sipped small and kept the glass again. I was like, okay. And then when it was 10 minutes to 12, this guy now said, oh shoot, Betha, it's almost 12 and your school locks the gate at 12 a.m. So before we drive all the way back, it might be 12 and your school security will not let me in. Why don't we lodge somewhere? First thing tomorrow morning, I'll take you back to school. And guys, at that point, I couldn't help it. I just started laughing out loud. And the guy was like, what's funny? And I was like, nothing. Did that just come to your mind? Or you had planned it all along? Which one? I was like, no. He had no intentions of keeping me for the night. It's just that we're having a very interesting conversation and he lost track of time. Blah, 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 blah. This guy that's telling me he lost track of time looked at his wristwatch more than me. I was like, oh, so this is your plan all along, yeah? So you keep me here and then I'll follow you. So I was like, oh, so this is your plan all along, yeah? This is what you do with other girls. You bring them out, keep them till like after 12 or to 12, and then remind them, oh, your school will lock the gate, blah, 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 blah. But here's where you made the mistake, because guess what? I don't stay in school. I called the waitress for the bill and she was like, auntie, is it everything? I was like, nope, I don't know this guy. He met me here. I denied the guy sharply, and I told the guy that if he ever calls me again, the kind of swear I will swear for him, he will not like it. That this should be the first and last time he will call me. And the funny thing is, there were some guys seated behind me. You know how like you have open bars now, they just set chairs in the open and everything. So clearly those guys had been listening in on our conversation. So immediately I stood up to leave, those guys just burst into serious laughter and they started telling the guy, you don't fuck up. No be every girl where you see you go they try this nonsense for you. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. After that they ran after me. Although I heard them, I didn't even bother turning back. I didn't even want to know. Like I wasn't even interested. I was really pissed, So my own mindset was, let me just go outside and get a cab back to my house and everything. One of the guys ran after me. I was like, Betha, calm down. So I looked like, who is this person that knows my name? Clearly he was in my faculty, but he was someone I didn't used to talk to and everything. So when he told me to calm down, I just stopped. Like, man, now wow, you said you dey vex. So I was like, can you imagine the nonsense? This guy has been begging me to hang out with him since. So he just told me to calm down and asked me where I was going to. I told him I was going to my house in Agbowo, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'll drop you off. Let me just talk to my friends. I was like, no, I don't want anybody to drop me off. I'll take a bike or I'll take a cab. But the guy insisted, so I was just like, okay, no problem. So he went back in to tell his friends that he was going to drop me off, and those ones were like, okay, since you're going to drop her, let's Kukuma be going home at once, So we all got into the car, and that's how all four of them became my friends. Up until today, we're still friends, especially the one that offered to drop me off. And up till now, every single time I hang out with that my friend and people are ordering maybe bottled water and I say, oh, please give me a bottle of Coke, you say, don't worry, you'll leave her, she get money. If she vex now, she go pay for herself, come on for year. So me una no fear, even if we no get money to pay, better go pay. That's how I became friends with those guys. I'm really glad I met them out of the awkward situation. But you see that particular guy, I met him one time again in my school and he was trying to say hello to me. Guys, if you see the way I looked at him, even him, he understood the look. He just wound up back and moved ahead. Because to me, I'm like, what exactly do you want to say to me? Like, What nonsense you want to say? I know that this happened a long time ago, but the only reason I chose to gist you guys about this Olori Buruku tea guy is because I know that several of his kinds are still out there. Okay, so these are for girls who are in school. Please, if you have to hang out with anybody for the first time or even second and third time, go with your vex money and be careful. Don't let any nonsense person embarrass you. Okay, if you're not comfortable hanging out with them, don't. It's not a do or die affair. I mean, at the end of the day, now what did I gain? Now let's talk about the second guy, and I don't know what we should call him now. Maybe we should call him Kilishi. Okay, because I don't have any other name that can fit his own situation. Okay, now this particular person, he's posh, or he claimed to be posh, because I don't know how posh people behave like this. I mean, I don't know where his own poshness is from. Now it was a food situation again, and I don't know, maybe I should even stop going out with people on food dates, because it's like things always go wrong. This particular one, we went out to eat, you know, and then when we got there, he asked me what I wanted. I told the people serving there that I wanted chicken and chips again. Let me just tell you guys now, yeah, almost every time I'm hanging out with people, I always ask for chicken and chips, because first of all, it's easy. Second of all, the possibility of me purging is very low, because me, any small thing, my stomach will scatter, you know, so I'm always very careful what I order for. That's why I'll just go with chips. Sometimes when they bring you with sauce, I can just eat my chips like that, and leave their sauce for them before the sauce will sauce my stomach up, you know. So I asked for chicken and chips. This guy ordered for bottled water. I don't understand, and that's the worst thing I hate in my life. Like, you hang out with me, you now buy me food, only me should be eating, then you'll be drinking water. Uncle, it's better we go home and drink water in peace, because to me that's really embarrassing. I don't know how some girls can actually feel comfortable eating when the guy that's with them is drinking water, or he'll just be smiling at them and watching them eat. Nope, that doesn't work for me. So I was like, uncle, what is this one? What are you trying to do? No, that he's not really hungry, so he just wants me to eat. I was like, no, that's not the agreement. We agreed to have lunch together, so if you know that you're not going to eat, let's leave. He then ordered for the exact same thing that I ordered, you know. So when they brought our food, we started eating. I mean, I don't really enjoy eating my chips with fork and knife, you know me. I just prefer to pick my chips with my hand and everything. All I did was to wash my hand, but this guy did not wash his hands, neither did he use any hand sanitizer, so he should not come and be bothering me here. But that will not concern me, because he has his food and I have my own food, right? So onen and ke, face your own, I face my own. And guys, before I knew what was happening, this guy started licking his fingers. Like, how better itagwa fufu. You have suffered. I don't even know where you meet all this kind of stupid. How can you in public? Like, why? What are you eating? Chicken and chips? If they now give you okra soup, what will you do? You will drink it. Because I don't understand why you'll be licking your fingers like that. Finger that you did not even wash. Better. Relax. Relax. I knew it. I knew I was going to get angry while filming this video. I knew it. But it's okay. Shebi is licking his hand in his own food. It's not a problem. Lick in peace while I eat in peace. But guys, that's not what even pissed me off. This guy finished eating his own food in less than 5 minutes. Someone that said he was not hungry, someone that wanted to watch me eat before, finished his own food in less than 5 minutes. And the next thing, he dipped that his dirty stinky hand inside my own food. I was like, babe, eat now, eat now. I'm like, oh my god. For real? Did this guy just do this? And the first time he did it, I was trying to overlook it though. Like, okay, better leave him alone. Maybe he just wants to, you know, be romantic. Because me, I don't even understand that kind of romance. But, you know, better let it slide. He did it the second time. And I just pushed the food to him. And I was like, you know what? You seem more hungry than I am, so finish it. He said, no, eat, I'm okay. I just, you know, I said, it's fine. I've lost my appetite. Eat it. Eat it. Real bomegi. Eat and kill yourself. You know, and this guy had no shame. He ate everything in my plate. Cleared the chicken and chips. Cleared the ketchup. Like my plate was empty. If care is not taken, they will think he washed the plate for them, because I don't understand. And even if you are hungry, at least you comport yourself. And the plan was for us to go somewhere else after that. But me, I was just like, you know what? Something came up. You know, you have to go and drop me now. I think I'm done for the day. You know, I've had enough for the day. And I was like, is anything the problem? I'm like, no, it's fine. I need to leave. You know? And I was like, okay, no problem. Then he dropped me off. As I came down from the vehicle, I blocked his number because I don't understand how can somebody take you out and be licking hand as if no, they just released him from prison. And even if they just released you from prison, uncle, you will use your sense. You will use your sense. Some people lack table manners. Why? You know what? That's it. And that's the reason I called him Kilishi in the first place, because Kilishi is too peppery and sometimes I don't finish it. So I'm not going to finish this guy's story. But best believe that was the last time I ever spoke to him, because like Olamide said, Emiorayoshi. I don't have time for nonsense. Okay? That's the reason why before I follow anybody out, it takes grace. It takes courage. You know, it takes me convincing myself that these things will not repeat themselves again. And that's why when I want to go out, I will go by myself. You know, I will sit down with I, myself and I. And I will eat by myself and smile at myself and be happy by myself. When I'm done, I'll go and sleep. And you better not be laughing at me, dear, because I know that you must have experienced one or two, whether as a girl or a guy. Guys, I'm sure you must have hung out with a particular girl that, you know, when you got home, you just told yourself, never again. Or even as a girl, you must have experienced one of these things from these Olori Buruku guys. So if that's the case, let me know what your experiences were in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it. Guys, I'm really excited that I finally let you guys into my life. At least you know some of the things that I have gone through. I'm going to shoot the Q&A now that we've gotten this out of the way. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit on the subscribe button. Okay, and hit on the bell icon right beside the subscribe button, just so you get notified every single time I put out a new video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.